Okay, third graders, so here's part two. Now we have our glass with our three layers, the syrup, the water, and the oil. And now that you've made your predictions on what level you think that these certain items will fall into or float, now we'll see if your predictions are right. So we're going to start with the quarter, okay? If we take the quarter, I'm going to drop it in. And this one's kind of hard to see, but the quarter actually went all the way and dropped right to the very bottom. So why do you think the quarter dropped all the way to the bottom? Probably because it's heavy. It's one of the heavier items. You know how a coin feels. So that one went all the way down. So now let's go ahead and try the grape, okay? I'm going to take the grape and we're going to drop it in and think, what level layer do you think the grape will go to? Here we go. And look at that. The grape stays in the water layer. It doesn't go past, so it went past our oil. So it means the grape is denser than the oil. It went through the water, but then it stayed on top of the syrup. So that means that the syrup is denser than what the grape is. Is that so cool? Look at that. It's floating right in there. Okay, so now we're going to take the bottle cap. All right, and I'm going to drop this in, and let's see what layer that this bottle cap will go to. And look at that. The bottle cap is staying in the oil layer. So we know that it's not floating, right? So that bottle cap is denser than the top of that oil, but is the bottle cap as dense as what that water level is? No. So that's why it's floating right above the water level. It's floating in the oil layer. All right, and now we're gonna do our final one, our piece of sponge that we had. I'm gonna drop that in our mixture and of our different liquids, and we're gonna see, did you think that the sponge was gonna go all the way down to the bottom in the syrup, like the quarter? Will it go into the water layer, like the grape? Or will it go into the oil layer, like the bottle cap? Or will it float on top? So here we go, ready? And look at that. The sponge just stays floating right on top. So let me bring the camera a little closer this time. So as you can see, we have our different layers. We have the quarter, which is at the very bottom, then the grape, the bottle cap, and the sponge. How fun was that? So we just did a fun science experiment learning about the different densities of different liquids and the weight of the different objects and what level it would land on. How cool. Something maybe you could try at home. Maybe you could do the same levels, but you could take different items and you could make predictions of what level you think that item that you drop in. Maybe it's like a Lego or a marshmallow. You could try some of those to see what level would those items go to. It's kind of fun. Well, I hope you had a wonderful night, or if you're seeing this, having a great morning. And I think we'll have some more science experiments in our future. All right, third graders, talk to you soon.